Ladies, gentlemen, it's a react video. Ah! But yeah, we're gonna be reacting to Doctor reacts to strange addictions. I'm in no way trying to take his content or steal it. I'm just simply adding my input. I will have his original video linked down below in the description. Go check him out, subscribe. But without further ado, let's get in.
My strange addiction is back. I know some of you may have the urge to laugh or make fun. Let's try and be patient and be empathetic in watching some of these videos because they're quite unusual, but clearly they're impacting people's lives. Let's get to it. Oh, are we gonna smoothie everything?
My name is Catherine. I'm 31 from Alexandria, Virginia. I blend every single food that I eat.
Okay, that's not that strange.
I mean, it's not that bad actually, though. Hold on, I have to move my camera in order for y'all to see what he's doing. There we go. That should be good.
I feel like drinking eggs, though, maybe it's because I had a bad experience in my childhood of being forced. I don't know why they did this. They forced me to drink raw eggs before an ultrasound. And I don't know why. Is there a medical
Your dad
reason?
did this?
When
Your dad, the doctor, made you do this?
Yeah, hold on a second.
What?
Let's see. It's a local weird practice that some people do. Okay, so I don't know why anyone made me drink raw eggs, but I had to drink raw eggs.
That's wild.
Breakfast is served.
What? She just. There's my breakfast. What the fuck? Ew.
I thought she was gonna drink it.
And I'm addicted to snorting all of my food.
I thought she had a swallowing condition where she wasn't able to swallow. Snorting her food?
Bro, that has to be so thick. Ew. Whenever you snort something, it goes in and then down. If she doesn't snort all the way, it's just stuck right here in her nasal passage. What does she do then? Is it just stuck there? Like, yeah, does she have just leftovers in her nasal passage? What the fart?
When it hits the back of my throat,
She's so smiley about it. I love
it's
it.
very different, but at the same time, I taste all of the same flavors as
Well, it's
if
going
I
down
was
your
to have
throat.
food and drinks normally.
So why not drink it normally?
My favorite way to start my day is with an omelet and coffee.
She's gonna snort her coffee. Bro, that must burn. Hold up. Okay. Sorry for pausing so much. But could you imagine you're getting a steaming hot coffee. You look to the woman sitting next to you, she's just like, what the fuck? Ew. Ew!
I mean, there's a lot of risks here because the nasal passageways are not equipped to handle food in this way. And as a result, you're going to increase risks of sinusitis, even eustachian tube dysfunction, where the eustachian tube in the back of your nose there connects to your middle ear. That tube can get inflamed and clogged. You could even develop issues with your septum there that can be problematic and disfiguring long term. Plus, this could end up in your airway. This is a much easier way for food to end up in your airway, leading to inflammatory pneumonitis.
I didn't even think about that, bro. She's snorting like ice cream. It gets in her lungs. Ew!
Aspiration pneumonia.
My relationship with food was very normal up until the point where I was in community college.
She did cocaine. She did a shit ton of coke.
It started honestly with a dare to try snorting a flavored fruit drink.
I wonder how she deals with spicy foods.
It was an odd sensation at first, similar to if you accidentally get a little bit of water through your nose in the pool.
Bro, do you hear the way she talks? It's just so. And then it's really weird. It's like it's just stuffed right here. I wonder why. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being Captain Obvious, but bro.
Pool,
Interestingly enough, that's a sensation people
Okay.
dislike.
and it was phenomenal.
It also
Ew!
looks
Mac
like it
and
increases
cheese.
her like intracranial pressure. She gets quite flushed when she does
I have been
this.
having my entire diet nasally for about 5 years. I don't have an aversion to chewing, but I have an aversion to the weird textures that come with food.
But then just drink the smoothie. I don't see the whole point where she has to snort it. I don't see that at all. She just and the mac and cheese, it looked like Walmart or like Costco mac and cheese. Ew.
That can happen. Absolutely.
the way it feels in your mouth.
No, I think it's awful, and I think it's like primitive, you know what I mean?
I don't know if she's saying that sarcastically.
I do not see snorting my food as a problem. I think it has a lot of benefits, no risk of choking.
Well, you can absolutely aspirate.
I don't overeat. I consume less calories.
It's a problem. Big problem.
I was about to say, thank God this popped up because I was hoping that she didn't do this as a way to curtail her calories because I don't know if that would be a healthy coping mechanism.
Yeah. My camera's just gonna be right here.
I think this is one of those scenarios, much like intermittent fasting. People think there's some sort of miraculous benefit to doing intermittent fasting, when in reality, you're just shrinking the window, the time period at which you are able to eat. Therefore, you consume less calories simply because there's less time. Here,
Yo, I have no clue what he's saying. I'm too stupid for it, but something about calories and not eating enough, and it can hurt you. Hear that, women? Eat food!
there's less volume. The nose is smaller than the mouth, so you consume less volume of food. This would really need to be investigated further to figure out what is driving the sensation, the need, their aversion to
Definitely
chewing,
had a code
because
mention
there
for it.
could be a very unhealthy outcome, especially as one ages.
It has really no drawbacks except that is spicy.
Nobody accepts my habit. Nobody accepts me.
Well, that's unfair. I feel like people should accept her, but also at the same time,
Yeah, y'all should accept her, but like, what the fuck are you doing? You're snorting smoothies and drinks, everything. Like, what do you do? Like, someone wants to get at you. They're just gonna spike your smoothie and be like, yeah! Okay, that can happen the same thing with drinking. Alright, just disregard that I said that.
present the risks that could come with this, because it's very clear that she believes there are no risks, but there are definitely risks.
I have been dating this guy, Justin, for several months now. I want to take things to the next level, but he has no idea that I snort my food.
How is that possible? You don't drink water around him?
Do you guys need any recommendations or anything like that?
Oh my god! Yeah, how does she eat in front of him? She's just like, so, how's your food? He's like, how come you didn't get anything? Oh, I wasn't hungry. It's been 5 years and you didn't order a single thing every time we went out. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. It's just I'm not hungry whenever you take me out.
Are you able to blend the food?
God, I hope this is not one of these reality show situations where they're faking it.
Catherine, what the f- are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
And they took her to a restaurant so people can judge her. How is that helping her? Like, if you're a producer on the show, you're clearly taking advantage.
So this isn't just like every now and then.
Well-
This is what you do. And it doesn't burn going through your nostrils, down your throat?
No, I've
That's what I'm. See, me and him locked, bro. This guy actually has some sense.
been doing this a long time.
I have never seen anyone ingest food any other way but through their mouth, which is
Yo, how does she sneeze? Whenever she sneezes, just a bunch of food just shoots out. Probably feels like a giant booger.
In my opinion, why we have mouths.
I mean, at the same time, you have to be reasonable enough to understand that this.
Ew.
I mean, at the same time, you have to be reasonable enough
Bro, that's just snot right there.
to understand that this may shock someone because it's so unusual and not typically how humans consume food. He's not being disrespectful. At least I
No.
don't feel that way. He's just shocked that you've kept this from him, which is,
Yeah.
again, a reasonable emotion. So while you want him to validate your emotions, you should also be validating his emotions. It's a two-way street.
This is something that is a big deal, Catherine. So
I'll catch you around, Justin.
She broke up with him?
What?
I'm going to try my best to stop snorting my food. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about it.
Well, working with someone who specializes in eating disorders could be a good place to start from a mental health perspective. And just exploring that, spending some time exploring why you have that drive. And definitely visiting with an ENT and just doing a fiber optic exam where they put a little camera. They're not putting you to sleep. They just spray a little nasal numbing spray. And then they put in this tiny little camera. I've had this done to myself. And you could actually see the back of the nasal passages as well as all the way down to your vocal cords.
My name is Tara.
That's what the
Nasal
vocal cord.
passages as well as all the way down to your vocal cords.
My name is Tara, and I live in the remote desert of Southern California.
She's gonna flash her vagina at the sun.
I am a ritual priestess and musician.
I called it!
And I'm addicted to sunning my perineum.
I've seen this on social media.
Perineum sunning is the practice of allowing natural sunlight to reach our perineum, the perineum being the area between your genitals and your butthole.
I love
What do you do when you get a sunburn? That's my question. Does it hurt when it piss?
how all of the
Ugh.
words were very scientific, perineum, genitals, and then she didn't want to say anus. She went for the butthole. That's another thing I never thought I'd say in the channel.
Asshole.
She reached for the butthole. I mean, this is a spiritual experience. The only risk I would say here is because this is not a frequently sun-exposed area, it is more sensitive to UV and therefore has a higher chance of burning.
What I would do is be barefoot or nude in nature, and my legs naturally open and I could feel the sunlight. So I discovered it pretty naturally and organically of just like, wow, that feels really amazing.
There's no scientific
So she was just like, wow, this is natural. Wow, this feels amazing. Woo! Is that what it was?
health benefit. I've seen some claims on social media about better hormone production or vitamin D production. Sun exposure helps with vitamin D levels for sure. But whether it's on your perineum or other parts of your body, as long as the majority of your body is being exposed to the sunlight, the conversion for vitamin D is still happening there. That's a lot of hours per day without sunblock, so you have to be careful. And I say careful for the fear of developing skin cancers.
And I do my morning
And sunburns, bro. How would you pee? How would you poop?
ritual, sunning my perineum.
Her home is awesome.
I like to place my perineum directly towards the sun.
Also, she's doing it when the sun is setting. That's already a better situation because the UV levels are lower then.
Tara's exposure to the sun is a lot. It's not only the perineum, it's everything, the anus and vagina. So I hope that she is really, really looking.
Yeah, so her flashing her vagina at the sun is like really beneficial. Her anus and her. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, she flashes her vagina at the sun. I don't really care. You could just say that.
After it, because it'll
This guy pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie.
add up over time how much sun exposure happens.
That's a great point, and I hope that she has a good relationship with a dermatologist who can do skin exams very thoroughly because honestly, when you get skin exams, you should be checking all parts of your body, even non-sun exposed areas, because those are the unique places where skin cancer can form. Melanoma.
Oh my god, skin cancer in your asshole, bro.
What does appear there. I mean, he is sunning. He's sitting in the sun.
Hey, you want to go outside and sunning? You want to go sunning with me? Yeah, babe. Let's go. I feel like, what the fuck? Shit pisses me off, bro. Not her, the dude. And also, like, you want to go sunning with me? No. What? That'll be fun. No.
My name is Charlotte. I live in Philomath, Oregon, and I have 2 children. My daughter, Racianna, is 7, and my son, Malachi, is 4. I make sure to give them love, compassion, caring.
She's addicted to, like, rubbing a substance or
And
something
that's
on
what
her.
every mom brings to their family.
That's very important, and one of the most important variables that
She's killing them
predict
dreadlocks,
childhood
so.
success into adulthood.
Can I ask you, Mom, and keep playing?
What the fuck?
And I'm addicted to breastfeeding.
So her child is 7 and she's breastfeeding. You know, generally we say after the age of 2, it's until both parties stop. And then also we think about nutritional gaps that could be formed by continuing breastfeeding, because you want to consume solid foods in order to get all these nutrients. Things that jump out of my mind: vitamin D, iron, even protein with just breast milk alone is very difficult, if not impossible, to get solely from breast milk.
Currently, my kids breastfeed a couple times a day, but also I have pumped extra breast milk.
It seems like they do it for comfort more than anything else. And as long as there's no coercion happening, because she pointed
Look at her fucking feet, bro. Ew. I mean, it's not. I saw it in Grown Ups. It's pretty funny. I think I might have to blur that. I don't know. I'm gonna. But what she's doing is literally just her kid just. Or at the park, flip it out.
out that she's addicted to breastfeeding. So as long as she's not forcing it on the children, something also that you need to be careful of is dental caries, cavities forming, because there are milk sugars in the milk that after breastfeeding, especially if it's happening at night, it could predispose you to having a higher risk of dental caries.
I kept breastfeeding when I learned about the benefits of it.
So there are benefits to breastfeeding, but not extended breastfeeding. We don't have proof that that is actually beneficial.
The hormone oxytocin is released, and that's the love hormone, and that just floods your body and it floods your brain, and it is a euphoric feeling, but also it helps the health of my children immensely. There's cognitive benefits, there's emotional.
She does it because she feels nice. It's pretty much a high. It feels euphoric and it feels wonderful. You're feeding your child, man. It's a little bit.
All the things she's
weird.
talking about are true up until age 2. And at that point, we don't see those benefits continuing long term. And we do see even a change in the quality of the milk after.
Bro, what are they going to do when they're like older and they're still like, Mommy, I want milky. Like, could you imagine like me fucking mother? I want milk. Like, what the fuck? That's weird.
a year of breastfeeding, it does become higher fat content. There's also a social stigma attached to this, bullying that can happen in schools. Those things, while they may seem trivial, are actually really important in a child's development.
I also use it when the children might have ear infections, if there's a fever.
What the fuck? You got it? Your ear hurts? Ah! Yeah. You feel better? Like what? That's not gonna work. It's just you putting your titty milk in their ear. I don't think that's the best idea. It's a little strange.
Unfortunately, breast milk does not cure ear infections nor fevers.
Okay, she doesn't. Whoa.
So so that doesn't work.
How far would you go? Is there a cutoff age?
The longer you breastfeed, the benefits increase.
I told you, bro.
So as long as they're still willing, then we'll keep going. I do worry because I'm getting older. You know, my milk supply is lessening, but I'll seek out the help that I need to help support me through that because for right now, there's nothing that would stop me from continuing to breastfeed my kids.
Nothing that would stop. What if some evidence comes out and shows that this is harmful for your children? Like that.
Yeah, like, okay, so this can actually weaken their bones, blah, 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 blah. Should probably stop breastfeeding them after the age of 9. Oh. My kid's is 11 and 14. Is that bad? What the fuck, bro? That shit's weird. That's some weird shit.
That's why these conversations are very interesting with people who are passionate about a subject. When they say nothing will change their mind. But what if it's you learn something new? I feel like you have to be at least open-minded to some degree.
This is a breast milk jewelry making kit. I know that I have to be very diligent about taking my vitamins and making sure I'm eating protein. So I came to make sure that the milk is going to be pure and perfect.
I mean, that's kind of beneficial. She's eating healthy. She's having the right vitamins intake, blah, 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 blah. She's having a good body. Kinda.
I don't know what it means for milk to be pure. There's this natural fallacy that some folks have that everything in nature must be safe and we need to live like we used to in the good old days. The good old days, we died from stubbing our toes because they got infected because we didn't have antibiotics. We didn't have clean water filtration systems. In fact, when I did my debate in Jubilee, one of the people I was debating against kept saying, like, I want pure water. I want pure water. Well, like, pure water is filled with bacteria and streams and parasites. Like, no, you want the water that's disinfected by your local water treatment facility and has fluoride in it because it helped your teeth form. You don't want pure nature all the time. There are some times where natural could be better, or there's a natural approach that can perhaps be with less side effects. And if the condition is not so severe and there's no harms, maybe natural is the way to go. But man, you can't just have a blanket policy. It's like,
Yo. W debate from him. Hold on. That was right on there, bro.
imagine as a doctor, I said, I don't use lifestyle modifications at all in my patients, only pharma, only meds. You'd think that I'm not a great doctor, and you'd be right. Much in the same way as if I claim to be able to cure all sorts of conditions with just lifestyle modifications. It's not true. There's a balance to be had there.
I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have a full background in skincare, all things cosmetology.
She's addicted to skincare.
Now I'm ready for the good stuff.
Product has arrived, babe.
Thanks, baby. Look like you worked hard for it.
Of course I did.
This is good.
Oh my! I was literally about to see. I've seen this porn title before. That's gross. That's actually disgusting. Is that his nut? Is that his fucking ejac, bro? Don't tell me it is, bro.
Is this
really good. Thank you.
semen?
And I'm addicted to semen facials.
That
semen facials, just schedule a date night. Just schedule a date night. I want the semen facial. Let it on me. That's all you could do, literally.
means something else.
Salmon sperm facials, do they live up to hype?
I like that she's dosing it with the syringe, a 1 ml syringe. Now again, man, I hope the show is not just trying to be funny and like take advantage of people. But besides maybe some initial hydration that is very temporary, there's no real benefit to be had here. This is interesting.
I love the way that it feels on my skin. It's nice and smooth, has a very sticky texture to it, and I also love the glow that it gives me.
Bro, her face smells horrible. Oh my. Could you imagine being at work and going, the fuck is that smell? Oh, I just had a semen facial this morning. What the hell? That's... I don't know how I feel about this one. The other ones are weird, but not this. Nah, no.
At the end of the day.
I mean, the majority of it is water. Then you have some sugars, salts, proteins. None of the, like even zinc is in there, but it's not like it's a stable zinc that the skin is ready to use. A big part of creating a product for your skin is not just about the ingredients. It's about
also the
stability
acids.
of those ingredients, the usability of the skin for those ingredients.
I usually give myself a semen facial, I would say twice a day. In the morning.
Bro, he's jerking off twice a day? No, that's gonna be bad for him. He's gonna get blue balls.
I'll get a fresh batch, which usually means it came directly out of my husband. And then later on in the night, I really love the way that it feels.
Okay. I do have a weird question. A very weird one. Do you give it to him? Like, and then like, okay, in the cup? Or do you just have him go in the corner? The goon corner. Alright, go in the goon corner. I need to do my facial.
Especially when it's fresh and warm.
Also, this could be comedogenic. Like it could clog your pores, lead to acne, folliculitis.
She'll
and,
have, like,
okay, I
something
know this
growing
is her
out right
partner,
here.
and I don't even know if it's a monogamous relationship, but STI concerns are real, especially if you have open abrasions, because semen can transmit infection. It could also dry out the skin. And you know what's also interesting? Semen allergy is real. It does exist in people, so it can cause an irritant dermatitis.
So one of the other ways that I like to store the semen is in these ice trays.
Good old semen in the refrigerator.
When I know that my husband is gonna be gone from me, let's say he's gone for a weekend, I know to...
Ow! Could you imagine? Bro, you're going to get a cup of water and you're like, oh, fuck. Which one was the ice cubes and which one was my nut? You grabbed the wrong one. Ew. Ew. That's gross.
Go ahead and stock up. I've definitely become obsessed with the product.
Well, that's good that she's calling it out that there is an obsession component here, because that can signal to me my mental health alerts her are being on the focus, on the identification track.
I don't like to go 12 hours without it. I can't go 24 hours without it.
She's saying a lot of things that are leading to a potential diagnosis here. Can't go 12 hours without something. I have an obsession over it. I'm curious what happens if she was to go without the product.
I'm so used to using it all the time. And reaching for it, it does stress me out when I don't have it.
Is this a compulsion of hers? Again, a little bit more investigation is warranted here.
Well, another method I like to do with the semen is to pour it in my little handy dandy steamer. So I just like to go in before I apply either my skincare or my makeup.
This is another thing. She's saying her skin improved, but she's doing skincare on top of the semen. So which is actually giving the benefit? This is like one of those scenarios where you institute 3 treatments and you are not sure which worked. Or on the flip side, let's say you remove 3 foods and you feel better, you don't know which one of them was causing the symptoms. Look, if this is a romantic thing and it's not causing any harm, it's okay. Again, very limited risk here. The only thing is, like, if your friend's coming in to give you a kiss on the cheek to say hello, they'd probably want to know if your husband's semen is on your face.
And I'm addicted to vabbing.
Vabbing? Is that vaping with vabbing?
I stick my fingers in my vagina and I rub it on my body so that people